Talk Time Tuesday from our friend Billy. Let us know what we will talk topic about.
All right, so today we are going to talk about TV shows a little bit. We are going to try to identify if you could be in any TV show ever created that has been finished. The seasons are all done. In real life, like you could be in the show. It's you, like Mike's in the show. Your name's
be
Mike.
Animation.
Ooh.
It has to be real, yeah.
Well, yeah, it has to be a real show because
So it
Live
can't be
action.
animation.
unless you
Has to
figure
be
out how to
live
animate
action.
yourself.
All right, Frank Gallagher.
The fuck
What is
Who
that?
the hell is Frank Gallagher?
It was just a joke. It's just the drunk dad who's a piece of shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
fair
sounds like a
enough.
good time.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so pretty much you are in the show the whole time through the whole series, not just one season, and
That's
you're just
your
an
life.
add-on to the show. You're not replacing anyone. That's your
Okay,
life.
alright.
You're not replacing anyone.
Alright.
You're not like if you're talking about The Office. You're not like I want to be Jim Halpert.
That's what I jumped.
Yeah.
You're just you're not gonna be Jim. You'll just be
You'll
like
just
an
be
extra
Brandon.
guy in the office
But-
that does accounting or whatever.
The important caveat here is that you said it has to be finished, right?
The season has to be finished, so you can't do like a show that I watch is The Blacklist. I've watched that, and I've watched How to Make a Murder or something. I don't know. My girlfriend
Game of
really
Thrones.
likes it. Game
That's
of
what I
Thrones.
jumped to, but
Yeah.
why the fuck would you
Yeah,
ever
'cause
want to
you
live
You
in
don't
that
want to be in
world?
that world, yeah.
Yeah. So it has to be finished. So any of those shows. So what are we thinking here?
I mean, you kind of tipped me off a little bit because I have watched The Office now for at least
Too
10
many
times
years.
all the way through, which is disgusting. And if you do the math, the hours are like
a lot.
outrageous.
I have a old roommate at school who will watch The Office up until Michael leaves
And
and
then
then
he's-
start over.
Really?
He just keeps
Wow.
recycling. it.
Spoiler alert. I haven't finished the series.
Likewise.
Well, everyone
technically.
knows
That's
that.
like a 10-year-old spoiler.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone knows.
You didn't
that.
know that.
No.
Oh, man.
Well, you would have found out. I just cushioned the blow for you a little bit.
Who takes his spot?
Don't
See,
worry
that's the
about
fun
it. That's
part
the
that
fun
you'll,
part.
yeah.
Yeah, you could
And
think
it's
about
not
it
that
for a
awful.
while.
It's funny for like a few. Yeah, you'll see.
Picture 2.5 Men.
What season is that?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, you won't know. I mean, you could just Netflix down the button and then find out right
I'm a
quick.
victim of that. I do that all the time,
I can't do
unfortunately.
I
a
try
bad
so
guy.
hard to like block my eyes when I'm like picking. Like, I don't even want to see the titles of like next episodes on shows. I'm like that fucking OCD about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I hate spoilers. So sorry, Mike.
Yeah. I feel like I'm obligated to pick a sci-fi show because anything else is kind of just like normal life, but you're just in a different situation.
What good sci-fi shows do you watch though?
None.
So
That's the
then-
tough part.
Yeah.
Because I jumped to like my favorite shows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's the
exactly, but
problem,
not all of
because,
them are
like,
the
I
best
was just thinking,
environments.
like Dexter and Breaking Bad. It's like, why would you even want to be?
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah, so it can't just be your favorite show.
Yeah.
It has to be like a good environment as well.
Yeah.
Like I watched Lost, but would I want to be
That's what I was
stranded
gonna go
No.
next.
on
yeah.
an
No way.
island? Maybe
to be
not.
Honest, I think I'd have to pick that '70s show just because I'd want to live in the '70s.
That's a pretty
Fair
good
enough.
one.
Yeah.
That's
Solid
strong.
way,
That's
yeah.
strong.
Plus, it's it's a comedy. It's very
Yeah.
laid back and chill. Pretty much defines you.
Yeah.
So.
That actually fits well.
You
Yeah.
could live in like Gotham though. I
Sure,
only
if you
watched.
want to.
I only watched it for like the first season. I don't even think I finished
It's
it.
not finished though. I don't think.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna have to go with Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Definitely.
Is
No,
that?
I'm completely kidding. I'm completely
I was
kidding.
gonna say. Yeah.
iCarly.
Also, you know
Phenomenal
what?
show.
iCarly was a great show.
No.
Drake and Josh, great show. You know
Drake
what?
and-
Drake and Josh is where I
Josh.
want to be.
Keenan and Kel was one of
Drake
my
and Josh.
favorite back in the day.
Wait.
That was a good one.
wait.
Those all count.
The Amanda
What
Show.
about all that though? Because that's
All
like
That was
sketch
amazing.
show. So you're living in sketches. That sounds like kind of
Nah,
miserable.
I think that gets that. Not to be taken like
SNL.
that's
Yeah.
kind of sketchy.
SNL
Not to
never
be.
finished,
Yeah.
so.
I would have to say like the first thing you have to do is kind of narrow it down. So my thoughts were, The Office obviously is.
Yeah.
I work in an office. I like offices. It's a fun show.
Yeah, that's
like
great.
Office.
Michael Scott, also known as Michael Scarn,
Yeah.
seems like a pretty funny guy. So that's one. I'm definitely thinking about Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if you guys
Okay.
have seen that one.
On the
To
to-do
be in a
list.
biker gang and do all. I'd like to be in that. So those are two of them, and that not really lost too much. Maybe
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights would be a good one.
Okay.
That,
Yeah, I can dig that.
Solid choice.
Friday Night Lights would be my third. So I guess I would have to narrow it down after that.
I'd have to go with Drake and Josh after saying it. Like just laid back, relaxed, youthful hijinks.
So
all that
you're
good
like the
stuff.
third brother, so it's like Drake, Josh, and Nick.
Or
Something
like
like
a
that.
really close family.
Yeah, I'm
friend.
really close family
So you're
friend.
the weird friend that's always in the
It's
shows.
fine. It's a,
Who's
it's
that
a nice,
guy?
simple
Branching
life.
off-
Who is
off
that guy
the,
that used to work at the
family.
movie theater? Steve.
Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy, Steve.
That would be like Nick, like Crazy Nick. Hangs out with Crazy Steve. They're like a package duo.
I'm really struggling because most of the TV shows I like it's
Are not
based
good
on
places to
misery.
be. exactly.
Like
Well,
I'm,
you wouldn't necessarily have to be a miserable person. I mean,
Yeah.
you would just be however you are in real life, just in the show, in that scenario or
I would.
setting.
That's why I'm kind of leaning towards like one of the Netflix shows, like the superhero ones.
Well, the
because
problem with that is like you can't be a person that's already in the show, so that means you're not the main character.
Yeah.
Which is the superhero.
But still, you're just living. Yeah, but still, the fact to live in a world with superheroes
Like
would be a
Flash,
unique
it's
exciting.
experience. Like something we
Yeah.
can't imagine. Like I can imagine. I can literally imagine being in the office. I'm sure Michael Scott would impress me every single day of my life, and I would love it. But
Yeah, and then the way I kind of thought about it is, I mean, you might not be a main character, but you would be pretty much however you are in real life. So if you are in real life, to compare it to The Office, like Andy Bernard or
Or Jim.
or Jim or Creed, my personal favorite.
Creed is solid. Yeah.
Creed's always a good choice for
Quality
anyone.
assurance.
Yeah, but yeah, so I mean, you could be pretty much anything you want to be in that within the boundaries of that
so
show.
when Pam gets Michael's chair, I get her chair. Then I'll have two chairs. One more to go.
Could be Dwight, Megadesk.
It's just I feel like I'm being disingenuous by not picking The Office. So it's definitely where I'm leaning towards, although the superhero aspect is cool. If we had a solid Star Wars TV show, I would have been
Yeah.
there already.
Star Trek.
But they're all anime. Fuck Star
I know it's not the same thing
Yeah,
in
it's
it by
not
any
okay.
means, but it's that sci-fi
That's,
world.
that's Spock, right?
Spock.
Yeah.
Beam me up.
Yeah. Science.
I
Logic.
think if I'm narrowing it down to one, I'm probably taking The Office
Yeah.
because I can't pick against The Office. Well, another one actually, now that I think about it, is Friends. I don't know if you guys have seen Friends.
A few
Little bit, few
here and there.
episodes.
I love that show. So that would be another cool one. Now I'm thinking Office or Friends because Friends puts you back in the mid 90s in like that time before like cell phones and everything and everyone kind of
Yeah, that's what I like. So I got a question for you then.
okay.
So we picked The Office. It ran for I think almost 10 years, something like that. A long time. So I go into the show tomorrow. I come back to my normal life in 10 years. Is that how we're gonna?
I'm not really taking that into account. It's just like
Live in
You're
that
living
world.
it's
in
you
that
live in
world.
that world. So like if you
That's
go
your
to the
world.
Friends, you're in 1990s,
Okay.
early 2000s. If you're in The Office, that's what 2004 ish.
I never even watched the show, but I'm leaning toward that 70s show because going to go live in a different time period.
Yeah.
That could be the worst thing, or it could be cool.
Well, I narrowed it down to two. That 70s show and Dave Chappelle.
The Dave Chappelle show.
Okay.
I would love to
okay.
be a part of one of the haters. I don't know if you saw that.
I'm not
skit.
really too familiar.
No.
God damn it.
I'm a hack.
Sorry.
There's the Fresh Prince. I like that man
Good
quite a
show.
bit.
I don't know.
That's so
yeah.
weird that you just brought that up because I was just like, I took a shower before I came over here and I was just thinking about that movie in the shower. I mean, that show.
Did you sing the song?
Yeah, I
In the
was
shower?
singing it in my head. No, I was singing it in my head, but like, was his mom a crackhead or something?
I think
He literally got
I
into
have no
one
idea.
fight, and she was just like, "All right, I'm gonna ship you off to your aunt
Yeah,
and uncle." It's just
that's a
like
fair point.
that kind of just sounds like a parent that doesn't want to deal with their kid.
that seems pretty suspect to me, or sus, if you will.
It's really weird that that was brought up.
I'm trying to think of all the other shows.
Well, I have to give honorable mention to Avatar: The Last Airbender. I
Oh,
know it's an
yeah, it was
animation,
about
but
time.
Just draw a
That-
freaking
that's
arrow
number
on your
one.
head now.
Nick, you hate TV, right?
but yeah, I'm not a big TV guy.
What was the last TV show that you watched?
Sherlock, actually, freaking amazing show.
So is it fair to say Sherlock would be maybe an option for you?
I don't know. That's a hard one. Plus, it's still going on. So I
Oh.
can't
So
actually.
where are
choose
you
that one.
leaning?
I'm leaning Drake and Josh, some Friends, that 70s show, like one of
It's
those
Drake
laid
and
back,
Josh out of anywhere you could be.
one of those nice laid back shows. Like, not a lot of bad things happen,
It's
and when
still
it does,
it's still normal life though.
Yeah,
in
that's
those
fine.
Shows, like,
I'm not looking for anything crazy. Like Spartacus, I'm a slave and I get killed probably halfway
You
through
would
the
100% be a
series,
slave.
which is it's a great show. I wouldn't want to be there.
be a man sex
know?
slave.
Yeah,
Yeah, anything like that.
fit
Like,
right in.
like I think going to Friends, would be cool because, like, say if you just took your life, picked it up, everything that you do now, like whatever your job title is, whatever, you go to Friends and you're that same everything, you do that every day, but then you also are part of the group.
Part of the friendship.
Which-
yeah.
By default, makes you a main character.
Yeah, but I have my friends,
Ooh.
so I don't need friends.
Just gonna go with a downer on that one. Then you have to experience the recession again, and
I was like
Oh.
10 when the recession came, so I didn't really.
exactly. But you wouldn't be if you went to Friends.
That's true.
The show ended before 2008, didn't it?
Oh, so are you
Well,
just
they had to
stuck
di-
in a loop?
No, when the show ended, you just go back to right now.
I gotta see. What, I think I want to say 2002, but I could be horribly wrong.
Yeah, but there was
I have no
Office.
idea.
a stock market crash in after the
I'm
like
just-
2001,
Yeah,
2002
let's see.
tech bubble.
The Great Depression started on my birthday. Side note.
Oh,
Sounds like the
2005.
story of your life,
Yeah, October 29th.
You were
the Great
alive
Depression.
in the 30s.
No,
Life of Nick
not
Nasser.
the day of my birth. 70
the
plus
Great
years
Depression
ago.
was the 30s, right?
It was
20s,
1929, I think.
You couldn't pay me to tell you that.
Maybe that's
Do
true.
you know? Should you know? Yeah.
Well, I
We're-
never knew Neptune existed.
We're really
You
good
learn-
at those.
Learn new things every day.
Yeah.
No, you do.
I'm definitively picking The Office.
That's great.
I've lived in that world so much already. It's normal to me. I need to experience it for myself in real life.
I would love to be in the Michael Scott movie
Oh,
that he
God,
made.
yeah. Well, did you know what Ricky Gervais just did?
No, what do you do?
They just it's on Netflix now. It's a Netflix original like movie of like what Michael Scott's life is like after like he's
No
in
way.
a band and stuff. I tried to watch the first episode of The British Office and I was like,
I haven't heard great.
I can't
things.
really do it. But let's get fucking Steve Carell and let's do the same thing. Life after the
Do you
fucking
see him
Office.
tweet?
What?
Maybe a month ago, he said something along the lines of "The Office" returning to NBC, and then it was a date.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes, "Typo, I meant Will and Grace."
yeah.
That's awesome.
I remember that. That
and then
was so
and then
terrible.
he said his account was hacked by Toby Flenderson.
That's amazing. I fucking love that man. I'm on The Office. Mike's watching it for the first time and I'm so jealous right now.
What season are you on?
4.
There wasn't really much better times in my life than going through that for the first time.
No. I wish I could repeat.
Well, yeah, I saw this one post that it was like all those posts of Kermit the Frog of like him just like fishing or like staring out a rainy window, and it's
Yeah.
just like it had all of them. It was just like after you finish like a series on Netflix.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
true. Because you're just in a state of
Yeah.
limbo.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do with yourself,
Yeah,
and then you
until
finally
find
find
the
another
next
one.
one.
Yep.
Yeah, then it's just a repeating cycle at that point.
Mike, that 70s show?
Yeah, I think so.
Going back in time? Fucking hippie.
Dave Chappelle would be cool though.
Yeah. Nick, Drake, and
Are
Josh.
you
One of those
kidding
feel
me?
good shows. Yeah, totally.
You're the worst.
Not
Hack.
and nothing bad happens without it being resolved at the end of the day.
Did you expect anything?
No, honestly.
Well,
but-
again, if you count animation, Avatar: Last Airbender, that at least is a
We're
cooler
not.
answer. But we're not counting that, so feel good.
If we're counting animation,
I'd probably South Park.
Star Wars.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, fucking
Yeah.
solid.
Star Wars, The Clone Wars. I never watched it. I watched like a season, but I need
pretty
to live in
good.
Star Wars. Nick, thanks for.
Ed,
Not
and Eddie, you just
disappointing,
get
I
to-
guess.
Just get to do scams all day and eat jawbreakers.
Well, they never do get the jawbreakers. Like,
Well-
they only get it rarely.
Yeah,
Good.
well,
Hang out with Plank.
They fail a lot.
yeah.
Good old piece of wood. Billy,
Ed boy.
where you
I
at?
think I'm
Clearly.
gonna go my final answer with Friends. Friends.
Go a little
I'm gonna
back
hang
in
out
time
with,
a little bit.
Joey Tribbiani
Yeah.
and all that. and
Jay
the crew.
Aniston.
Yeah, Aniston, all them. Courtney Cox.
I'll allow that answer. I'll
What's
hop
the-
more
Do
than
you,
Drake
do
and
you
Josh.
get to do the whole theme every single day with all of them? Like the whole dance,
Like the
in
water
beginning?
fountain?
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Okay. That's pretty worth it then.
Yeah.
Can't speak to that. Don't know what the.
Oh, it's the opening scene.
And we'll be
I was a little
back
late
with
to
the
that.
Would You Rather in a moment.
You're the outcast here because everybody else in the world knows.
Yeah, you're a
it.
fraud.
I don't think anyone's ever watched Friends, to
Okay.
be honest
Oh
with
my
you.
god.
They even have a reference to it in what's the movie with Jennifer?
We're the Millers.
Yeah.
They play the
even,
song.
They even have a reference to it in
That's the waterfall song.
No, it's not. At the
No,
end, in
they-
the credits.
Yeah,
in the
it's,
credits.
it's like a
It's like
takeout scene.
Oh no, yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny. I understood it. I got it.
So then you know
Okay.
the song.
Yeah. Office over everything. If you like what we did, comment. Let us know what TV show you want to be a part of. Thank you, Mr. Billiam, and we will enter his Would You Rather world in a moment. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/4playvideo.
If you like what we're doing, make sure to smash that like button.
Be sure to share all our videos with your friends so we could continue to grow. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.